Good morning. Welcome to Connecting Kindly. I'm Misha, your lovable life coach. Today, let's talk about creating a better you. Let's talk about self-improvement. Self-improvement is one of my most favorite topics because I feel like self-improvement is something that we should do on a daily basis. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope your morning or your evening, wherever you are, has gotten off to a good start. I bid you peace and blessings today. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's talk about self-improvement. What are the benefits of self-improvement? Why is self-improvement so important? Okay, well, let's just take a look. Some of the benefits of self-improvement could be that you can become a happier you. Now, some people may say, oh, well, I'm fine. I don't need to make any improvements. Well, I disagree. Everyone needs to work on themselves, on creating a better you. No one's perfect. If we say that we're perfect, we're telling a lie. Everybody has something that they can work on. One of the benefits of self-improvement or working on yourself is becoming happier. There is something in your life that you're not happy with, and we all have to be honest. Whether it's something small or whether it's something big, there's something you may want to work on. You may want to start making your bed up before you go to work in the morning. You may want to have one last cup of coffee in the morning. We all have something that we want to work on. And you may say, well, that's not important, but it may be important to me. It may be important to someone else. So it's worth talking about. Next, working on yourself or self-improvement can help improve relationships. How is that? Well, if I work on myself, let's say I had a bad temper and I make everyone around me miserable. Well, if I work on that temper, not only is that helping me, but it's helping those around me. So, that is something good and it can help. I could be a person that lies all the time and people hate me because I lie all the time. And if I work on that bad habit, that's going to create better relationships with those around me. What about learning new things? I may want to learn a new language. I may want to learn more history. I may want to learn more about my people, or I may want to learn how to do a craft or something like that. So that's part of self-improvement also. Living better. I may want to work on my health. I may want to work on things that'll help my mental status. I may need to get more self-care or more me time. I may need to do more relaxing, more meditation to help myself. So that's part of self-improvement. Or you may want to help yourself financially. I may shop too much. I may not make the best decisions as far as my finances, and that can cause me to be very unhappy. So there are many benefits, guys, to working on yourself. Never think that you're perfect. Never think that you're terrible because you have things that you need to work on. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I try my best to be positive. Now, does that work all the time? No, it doesn't. We all have moments where we may say something negative. We may get ticked off about something and we may not be in the best place. But the main thing is when we identify things that aren't so desirable, we need to just work on it. Habits are broken bit by bit, piece by piece. Nobody just, says, this habit is broken and it happens. No, it takes work. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes a conscious effort, And so don't feel bad because you can't make things happen all at once. You didn't create those bad habits all at once, or the things that you want to change, it didn't happen just right then. That's all I'm going to say. So, just be positive about transitioning or helping yourself. I need to lose weight. I've worked on this for years and I've gotten depressed about it. But you know what? What is that going to do, getting upset about something and being sad about it? Is that going to fix it? No. So what do I need to do? And I have made changes. I eat healthier. I've started to exercise. I've utilized gym memberships. Those are the things that we have to do. How do I begin to create a better me? What are my first steps to doing that? Well, the first thing is to identify what you want to change. Analyze it. Why do I want to change it? Why do I need to change that? How will that make me feel? Next, okay, begin to identify how you can make those changes. Now, granted, some changes are huge and it's not going to be easy. Some changes are small and gradual. Some changes take research. Some changes take a lot of support from those around you. So those are the things that you need to identify. How can I make this happen? Is it feasible? Make a bucket list. I have a bucket list. I have things that I want to do before I die. Identify those things and be positive about it. Take your time. Don't get discouraged. Make it fun. Everyone needs to work on themselves on the daily. Remember that. We all need it. We need to take more time with ourselves, with even self-care. I myself am on the go from the time I get up to the time that I go to bed. I have a large family. I work full time. And that's another show that I plan on doing later. I've had a request about busy moms. And dads, I know you get busy too, so I definitely won't leave you out. But there are a lot of things that I want to work on myself. And I've made steps towards doing that. Some steps have been pretty easy, like stop putting sugar in my coffee in the mornings. I worked on that. I fixed that. Getting out exercising. I do that. I have a supportive husband and he walks with me. We ride our bike. There are a lot of things that you may want to do. Mentally, things that I have to work on with myself is remembering that things that I'm not happy with that are in the past, that I can't go back and change them. But also that I can't sit there and wallow in self-pity about something that I can't change. That's insanity, guys, okay? So just know that I'm not perfect. I'm a human. I make mistakes. But when I make mistakes, I don't just sit there I try not to just sit there and ponder on it too long. But there again, I am human. But that's a thing that I identify and I try to work on. So I want everyone to love yourself enough to identify things that you want to do as far as like self-improvement. Self-improvement can help this world around us. We see a lot of things going on right now, but we can't change it alone. But what you can change is yourself. And in changing ourselves for the better, we make things better around us. Just think if everybody would take the time to make positive changes, how that would affect society. Really, if you think about it. If we start creating better habits, communicating with each other better, loving each other, loving ourselves, raising our children the way we should. I mean, look at it. Look at the changes it could make in the world. So don't think that self-improvement or creating a better you is something small. It's something very big and it's very important. And it's just a great thing. So I am so excited about sharing with you today because, I am OCD about certain things. Do you know that even in cleaning up your surroundings, organizing or cleaning up your house or throwing out old stuff can make you feel better? It's amazing how small things make us feel better. And that's my goal. The goal of connecting kindly is to connect with you, to talk to you, to share, to educate, for us to learn together. This is the purpose of connecting kindly. So I just want everyone to take time to sit down with yourself, all by yourself, and make a list. What are some things that you want to work on? How can I do it? Take some time and invest in yourself. Let me tell you something. Before you can love anyone else, you need to learn how to love yourself. I had to learn that. And I think I was about 30 years old before I really began to love myself. Because I grew up having low self-esteem. Not so much that I think that people put me down. It wasn't that. I just went through some very personal things growing up, and it tore down my self-esteem. And I had to begin to learn to love myself. And I still work on that on the daily. Loving yourself. Feeling like you're important enough to invest in yourself. See, a lot of times we put so much into others around us. I love helping people. I really love helping people. And I will until I leave this earth. I will help. I will support. I will nurture. I am a nurturer. I'm a mother of 8. I grew up being nurturing. My mother was sick quite often, and I used to help her. But I had to begin to realize that I am important too. That I have to put my needs in front of my eyes sometimes and figure out what's going to make me happy. You know, your family loves you, and they need to know that sometimes you have to work on yourself. So don't feel bad about doing things that's going to help you or make you happier. Look, that's why we have so much depression and sadness and anger, because we are not investing time in ourselves. Why am I angry? Figure that out. Why am I on edge all the time? Why am I stressed? No matter what I do, or if I go shopping, or if I go out and have a good dinner, if I spend time, I'm still not happy. There is some reason you're not happy. It could be a relationship you want to repair. It could be yourself that you need to work on. But identify those things and know that you are important. And know that no matter how many mistakes that you have made in life, you can move up from that. Forgive yourself and work on yourself, guys. This is something I've learned, and it's a good thing to work on yourself. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I appreciate you for letting me connect with you kindly today. As always, I am your lovable life coach. Please look me up on YouTube. That's Connecting with a K. Connecting Kindly on YouTube. Connecting Kindly at gmail.com if you want to send me an email. And don't forget, guys, just continue to work on yourselves. And I hope, and I really hope to see you on my next podcast. But until then, guys, this has been Misha, your lovable life coach. Peace and blessings.